Welcome back to Pokemon XD. Last time, we cleared out the Snag'em hideout, and finally got our Snag machine back. Yes! Yes! So, this part is going to be a little weird, because I want to check out, I'm going to need to snag that nose pass from Miror B. Now is as good a time as any to track him down. And while I'm doing that, I might want to try and see if I can get the Bonsly quest done too. So the Mirror radar went off at the end of the last part. And it's not actually telling me where he is. So it's funny, it's been such a long time since I actually used the Mirror radar. Is it in my items? Because I don't want to have to go through all the Colosseums just to see whether he's there. Aha! Good! Okay, it does tell you where he is. Right, he's at Relgam Tower. I should probably do that now, because if you wait too long, it'll say the Mirror radar lost the signal. And you'll have to wait for him to show up again. So, I might as well do this as soon as I can. And hey, I wanted to show off the Relgam Tower Colosseum anyway, so it works both... Well, yeah, it works out for multiple reasons. Let's head there. After this is... Oh, hello. Well, you know what, I kind of feel like if your boss is there, winning is going to be even easier. Okay, I guess the good news is that you can tell where he's here, because Folly and Trudley will be here. Okay, let's do it! This is going to be a real show for the crowd this time, but one that they're probably not going to expect. Then again, people are kind of used to seeing Shadow Pokemon snagged at Relgam Tower. It's just because the elevator's smaller now. They look a lot smaller than they were in Colosseum. The font's different too. But yeah, this was an actual Colosseum that you could play in battle mode. Oh, wow, it's already Miror B. Well, that was quick. And yes, he does use his normal theme, which is great. So, I said before that he always replaces the fourth opponent in a Colosseum. I was wrong. He replaces a random one of any of the four. So, he could show up right at the start, like here, or he could take forever. Love how the crowd's cheering. Really? I did not know your levels spiked up that quickly. Unless Relgam Tower is all 40. Oh no. I didn't... I didn't expect you to be this high level. This is not gonna end well.
Because in the nose pass, it's still gonna be like level 25 or 28 or whatever it is, but... Oh, this is not good. This is really bad. This is even worse because you have super effective moves against Breloom. Oh, this is really, really, really cool. I have... Is he lower level than the other Colosseums, or... I have no idea. Fine. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Oh, that's not good. Oh, and you have healing too. Of course you do. Helping Hand sacrifice, I guess? I need to get to, well, 3 level 40s and then 1 Shadow. I mean, I can use items, but still. Uh-oh. Oh, that's bad. Well, I survived it at least. Don't, Huh, the Lombre's faster. That's kind of weird. Well, I'm kind of glad you took them down and not the other one. This was not what I expected at all. I did not know that his level would go up this much in such a short span of time. Well, I guess we know that you don't have Swift Swim. That was Helping Hand boosted. I could try and put everything to sleep, but I don't know if that will be helpful or not. Okay, I'm likely to get Waterfalls and or Giga Drain, so... Both my remaining Pokemon are weak to one of those two things. Of course you get a critical. Well, at least you survived that. But someone's probably gonna faint here. This was a complete disaster. I really should not have done this. if this is just a general thing or if this is just a Welcome Tower thing. Maybe it is just a Welcome Tower thing. Yeah, there is no way I'm winning this. I don't have a dig-in option though, so I just have to fight until I'm gone. I will at least try and... You have Thunder Punch too, wow. It was more like a Thunder Slap than a Thunder Punch, but still. Of course you're gonna... And if you're targeting Sharpedo, you're gonna regain a ton of your health. Of course you are! Yeah, I'm not even gonna get one of his Pokemon down. Question is, will Fire Blast or Shadow Ball do? Well, probably Fire Blast, but it's not gonna matter, is it? No, it isn't. Wow.
Well, at least we get to see what Miror B's victory animation looks like. Yeah, I completely ate my words. And we descend the elevator in complete shame. That was surprising. Yes, it is way too bad how things turned out. I guess he's gone now. Let me just check something. Yeah, he's gone. So you only get one chance per Coliseum. Or at least per appearance. Oh, wow. I need to look that up and just see if, he really is that strong now. Because if he is, then I'm not going to be able to get that nose pass for a while. But I swear I've seen people get that nose pass early, like, around now, so... Maybe, like, if he's at a different Coliseum, then he's weaker? Anyway, I guess I can do the other thing that I wanted to do, is put 10 Pokesnacks on all of the Pokespots just to try and see if I can get Bonsly to come. Or even trigger the other possible side thing. Also, I bought 30, so I can put a full 10 on every spot. I'll probably end up finding a bunch of wild Pokemon before I actually get Bonsly. Oh, right, and I also have Gate and Port with the interview to do. If I remember correctly, how you answer those questions relates to what item you end up getting as a prize. But I think the correct answers are fairly obvious. Okay, so we have a full 10 snacks on all of them. That's good. Now, just doing a bunch of odd jobs here. Now I need to go to Agate Village because I want to check the move tutor. And see if they've got anything that Duskull can learn. I think she should be able to get Icy Wind now. Yeah, they periodically update their moves throughout the game. I probably should have shown this earlier. So let's see, what do you got? Yeah, you've got a lot now. Body Slam, Nightmare, Sky Attack, Dream Eater. You do have Icy Wind, though. Let's see. Remember that she can only teach each move once, and you can learn that. Although if I teach that to Lyra, I get a pseudo Bolt Beam combo, which is nice. But that would require me to probably give up Reflect, so I'm going to go for Icy Wind on you, because you're more of a defensive Pokemon anyway. What do I get rid of? Obviously not Helping Hand. Yeah, I'll get rid of Astonish. So, we've now taught Icy Winds. Let's see what else we got here. Can anyone learn Thunder Wave? You can. That's actually not a bad idea. But again, it would probably require me to give up either Sing or Reflect. Of course, everyone can learn Substitute. Can anyone get Body Slam here? Duskull can. Actually, it might not be a bad idea for Duskull. Orson could use it pretty decently well too. Lol, Lyra being able to learn that. You can learn Body Slam, although you already have a Paralysis move. I am kind of starved for good options for Ricky, though, because I can't really use much in the way of grass moves. And it would make decent use of your Adamant, although I do need to keep False Swipe. And I'll probably want to learn Sky Uppercut eventually. As much as I'd like an option to handle Ghosts, I just don't really have... like, Breloom just doesn't learn really anything like that in this generation. For now, I might want to head back to Gate and Port. Because there are two things that I need to run around for now. I need to run around to get Miror B to show up again, and I need to run around to get Bonsly to appear, hopefully. Which may take forever. This is the wrong place. As a certain robot would say, this is the wrong room. I think this is the right... No, this is not the right house. It's been a while since I've come here, but yeah, no, it's down here. This one. This is the right house. Oh, that's interesting. We were actually prevented from moving while you said that. Okay, let's see about this interview. Yes, we were. Yes, we have. Yes. So, yeah, it's kind of obvious what you have to do for this. You have to answer everything truthfully, and it's actually yes to everything. And if you do it right, you get the amulet coin. So that's all there is to this side quest, basically. Still wanting to see the Saga of the Phantom Thief Verich. But anyway, I should probably give that amulet coin to someone. Who to give it to? I don't know, you don't really have much better to hold at the moment. And so begins the waiting game. There's really not much I can do at this point other than just run around and wait for either Miror B to show up again or for the spot monitor to respond. I could just go back to the Pokemon HQ lab and just see if they change their dialogue at all now that I've recovered the snack machine. Also, there's a few things I need to purify back in the Purify Chamber here. Do you have anything new to say? It's funny, this isn't the only game that has an old abandoned ship out in the desert. No, Dragon Quest VIII did too. So, really not much else new that people are saying here. But it is cool how they update their dialogue based on what's been going on recently in the game. It's kind of an underrated aspect of this game, in my opinion. While I'm here, I thought I'd show this. This is actually some pretty nice dialogue from Jovi. I never thought I'd be saying that sentence, but it's actually pretty nice. Anyway, the spot monitor's gone off. I'll see what it is. It is blinking kinda rapidly. So there's a chance it could be something rare, which means that blinking rapidly also might mean it's the Sidequest thing, so we'll see. It's at the cave. We'll see what it is. It's either a Wooper or possibly one of the 2 Sidequest things that can happen here. Wow, okay, that was very lucky that I got Bonsly on the first try. This can potentially take ages. So... Oh, it's crying. That's pretty sad, actually. Okay, so you want to do the same thing you did back on the ship. Approach it slowly. Very slowly. Hopefully this time it won't be scared off by an email. It'd be kind of funny if the Miror B radar went off here. Hey, Bonsly actually came up to us this time. So, we've got Bonsly with us. And we automatically return it to its owner. We can't just decide to go and take it off for like, oh look, it's a new Pokemon experiments or something. Nope, that's too horrifying to think of. Apparently, ONBS's resources aren't as good as just a spot monitor. I might want to keep, checking out the spots though, because there is one thing that can happen there that I haven't shown yet. And it also involves a Gen 4 Pokemon. What's our reward for doing all this? We get the Bonsly card. It's a special battle bingo card. So, yeah. It's not like I want... I'm kind of traumatized by that place at the moment, but thankfully this is nowhere near that high level, so I can go ahead and do this. And this is actually a really cool reward. Do you have anything new to say? Yes, yes there are. So many more. Bit, you have no idea. So, this side quest is over. But in order to do our reward, we'll have to go to Railgun Tower. I have since found out, like, I did look up Miror B, and it turns out that, yes, he is always level 40 at Tower Coliseum, but he's only level 20 at Pyrite Coliseum. So, if he's at Pyrite, it's definitely recommended that you snag the Nose Pass there. At least we got to show Miror B's battle theme one more time than I thought we would, so that's good. That's definitely a good thing, but can't believe I actually lost to Miror B of all people. If he shows up in a Pokespot, his level apparently depends on where you are in the game. He has a level 20 team, a level 30 team, and a level 40 team. And at this point, he really should be using the level 30 team. So, yeah, I was completely wrong and do not fight him at Railgun Tower. Oh, hey! Speaking of Miror B, speak of the Disco Lord, and he shall appear. So, let's see where he is. Please don't be Railgun Tower. Oasis Pokespot, okay? I guess we can find out whether or not he'll be using his level 30 team. Because like I said, if he's at a Pokespot, his team level is dependent on where you are in the story. Please let this be level 30, because if I lose to Miror B twice in one episode... I have no idea why he's just randomly dancing here. No, don't stop the music! Well, it has, but they already have a trainer, and they're about to destroy you. Hopefully. Let us claim revenge for that embarrassment at Railgun Tower. Miror B, round 3 for real this time. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is his level 30 team, because in his level 40 team, that's a jump off. So, this should be a lot more manageable this time. Oh, yeah, that was almost... Yeah, so let's claim our revenge. Oh, okay, Icy Wind is actually going to be great here. But yes, revenge for the Railgun Tower travesty. Let's go. I want to be careful because the third Pokemon in his team will be that Nose Pass. Miror B can have up to 2 Shadow Pokemon if you missed, had a feeling about Aerial Ace, but I'm glad that you didn't attack Berlin. He can have up to 2 Shadow Pokemon, depending on how many that you've missed. So, here he'll only have 1. In Colosseums, though, I think he only has 1. He actually has a really big assortment of Pokemon that he can choose from in Colosseums. He can have, like, Nuzleaf and Shiftry, as well as Sudowoodo, which is pretty cool. Nice callback to Colosseum there. But for Colosseums, he'll have 4 Pokemon out of... That is quite effective, and it still only did that much. That's not good. But yeah, he has 4 Pokemon, and they're picked from an assortment of different things that he could use. Kind of like Battle Facility trainers in later generations. Duskull is not doing well here. He's got a lot of grass types. I don't know if Fish Slayer is the best choice, but let's... She does need the experience more. I still love this song, and I guess losing was worth hearing it one more time. It almost feels disappointing fighting him when he's this easy now. I kind of missed the challenge of his level 40 encounter. But it was way too much for me to take on this one. Secret Power? There are no secret bases in Aura, sad as that is. Probably does have different effects depending on what Pokespot you're at. Yeah, I guess Ricky will just Mark Punch you. And it was enough to take you down, nice. Ludicolo's fanning animation is still great, but the nose pass should be coming out now. Always feels like I should use the rare candies on Duskull. Finally, we can catch you! You eluded me once, but you will not again, Nose Pass! You will be mine now. That doesn't sound creepy at all. Well, at least you leveled up once. Just notice, the Miror B has 1 glove and 1 not glove. I believe the TV trope for that is fashionable asymmetry. I guess it does fit with his afro in that way. Okay, I'm not going to risk that. I'm going to go ahead and switch out for, I really don't know, but maybe Awesome. And I'm going to go for the Stun Spore. Problem is, False Swipe is not going to do very much, even though it is guaranteed to not faint you. And it will take forever if I just False Swipe this thing all the way down to 1, and I missed you anyway. Although Nose Pass just vibrates rapidly whenever it attacks. I've probably said this before, but it is weird how Nose Pass looks like this in Colosseum, but in the original GBA games, Nose Pass looked like it was entirely made of rock, and the rest of its body was more of a, well, I mean, it's still bluish-grey here, but more of a greyish-blue, and its nose looked a little bit different. It looks a bit more metallic in the 3D games. They definitely changed its sprite in Diamond and Pearl to make it look more like that, because that's how it always looked in official art. Don't want to crit here, but I suppose if I do, then at least that means I get to track down Miror B again. And more Miror B is always a good thing. But at least you're finally paralyzed now, that's good. And I guess I can start throwing Pokeballs now. Kind of funny, Miror B wanted to attract more Pokemon, and it turns out that he's actually going to be making a net loss here. I guess I can False Swipe, even though it's not really going to do much. So let's see if we can get this one that got away. 1, 2, 3. Nose Pass gets. Finally got you. Ugh. But as a Pokemon, Nose Pass is kind of weird. It's very, very defensive, having almost non-existent attacking stats, but a very good defense stat and a decent special defense stats. Unfortunately, its HP is abysmal. It's also a pure rock type, which is not that good of a defensive typing. It does have an interesting ability possibility in Magnet Pool, which lets it trap steel types despite not being a steel type itself. Oh yeah, by the way, Nose Pass doesn't evolve in Gen 3. Now let's talk moves. You start with Shadow Wave, which, well, won't be doing very much damage with Nose Pass's pathetic special attack stats, And on Purification, it turned into Thunderbolt, which isn't really that much better. Thankfully though, you do have Thunder Wave, which is a decent support option, and Helping Hand is a fantastic XD exclusive move for such a defensive Pokemon, especially if you want to transfer it to a later generation and make it a Probopass. While I'd normally like Rock Slide for the Power Flinch synergy with Thunder Wave, Nosepass is so slow that even paralyzed Pokemon might outspeed it. For level up moves, Nosepass is weird. You get Sandstorm, which kinda helps whittle things down, Rest is your best recovery, but you also learn Zap Cannon at level 43 and Lock On at level 46 to complement that. Zap Cannon has terrible accuracy, but if it hits it always causes paralysis. Though, given how bad Nosepass's attacking stats are, I'd probably just go with Thunder Wave. For TM moves, I'd more just recommend support or defensive moves, like Toxic Taunt, Rock Tomb for the speed drop, and Rest, well, you learn that by level up anyway. For tutor moves, Self-Destruct is a possibility. Don't teach it, because with 45 base attack, you're even worse at exploding than Electrode, and that's saying something. You also have Substitute and Swagger, I guess, but your HP is so bad, it's not really going to be that good. All in all, I think there is another Pokemon that fulfills a very similar role to Nosepass, but does it a lot better. Dusclops. Dusclops has a similar stat build. Great defenses, bad HP, but Dusclops has okay offensive stats, at least compared to Nosepass, and a much better special defense stat, as well as a better defensive typing. They also both have Helping Hand. Sure, Dusclops doesn't evolve until later, but personally, if you want a defensive Helping Hand user, I'd recommend it over Nosepass. Which sadly means we're only going to be seeing Miror B once more. And that's at the very, very end of the game. Well, you actually beat me once, that's impressive. Well, he kind of did claim his revenge already, but yes, one of these days he will come back with a vengeance. But that won't be for a long time. Anyway, for now, let's head to Relkin Tower and show the reward for completing the Bonsly quest. I'm still kind of hoping I get to show that other Pokespot thing. So, remember how they said, show them the Bonsly card and they'll know what to do? That's kind of fitting that we have a Ludicolo thing there. Still going to cost us a bit of money. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, thankfully they refund you if you say no. Do I have to use the Bonsly card? Yeah, you actually have to use it. Yeah, let's do that. So with that, we've unlocked a new Battle Bingo card, and it's a very special one. I did say there's only one other Battle Bingo card that I planned on showing. This is that card, and it's very, very important because we have the special category. The Bonsly card. Bonsly makes its battle debut. Let's choose this. Let's play this bingo card. So, I think you can tell already what's special about this one. But let's fight a bug type to start out with. I think I'll go with this row. Oh, perfect! We're up against a Ladybug. Yes, you are seeing this right. We are actually using Bonsly. Yeah, Gen 4 Pokemon did not just get cameos in this game. Your reward for completing the Bonsly quest, you actually get a playable Gen 4 Pokemon. Now, you can't take Bonsly out of this card, and in fact, you can't look at its stats at all. I'm guessing people did hack the game at the time and find out what Bonsly stats were, but I'm pretty sure they should be what they are in Diamond and Pearl. In fact, if Bonsly stats in this game are accurate to its Gen 4 appearance, they look something like this. If you remember Sudowoodo's bio from back in Colosseum, this should look pretty familiar to you. Decent attack and defense, and alright HP for an unevolved Pokemon, and actually not bad special defense either. but terrible special attack, which doesn't matter because you're not going to be using it, and extremely low speed. In fact, I think Bonsly is one of the slowest Pokemon out there. It's a pure rock type, and it hits fairly hard with Rock Slide, and can take hits physically pretty well. Sadly, the sturdy ability is pretty useless in this gen, especially in this battle bingo, because nothing here uses 1-hit KO move, so it is literally useless. Bonsly plays pretty much how you'd expect, like a mini Sudowoodo. But still, a playable Pokemon from a future generation, if only temporarily in a minigame. That's still pretty amazing. So anyway, this Bonsly, you can only use it here, it can't level up or anything, you can't look at its stats, but it is such a cool reward, actually being able to play as a Gen 4 Pokemon. It's just like, you never expect them to do that, like a playable Generation 4 Pokemon. It's got full models, like full stats, only one move, but still, like it's fully usable. This was just such an awesome reward, and I really wish they'd do this more in later games. Giving you sneak previews like this. Okay, I actually have to go for the Psychic type now. Anyway, I do intend to show this whole card. Spoink. That's really not the best thing in the world, but that's fine. Like I said, I actually had to Master Ball it. We have a Spoink now. I'm pretty sure the genders of the Pokemon here are random, but they usually don't affect much. Okay, let's just check the, you only have Side Beam. Well, I guess this is a fairly low-level card, so it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, I can go for these two and possibly get more EP. I'll get more EP for filling a full line. Then I'll have to move on to either Psychic or Rock. I don't really want to catch another Rock. Or I could move on to Flying. Let's see, I will need to catch some more things. Okay, I guess I'll go with this one first. EP +1, nice. Okay, I guess I'll give that to Bonsly, because I'm going to need to... Wait, that's the only flying type on the card. There are still a couple of bug types. And I suppose, I guess I can enter Bonsly into this one. +1 Master Ball. That's not the best thing that could have been under there, but who do I give this to? I'm going to have to go for that flying type, I think. Let's see, I think I'll give it to... I'm going to need more on Spoink. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go for this one next, so let's go for Spoink here. Probably need to catch both these Tailo. Because, yeah, I'll need the Bug to fight the Psychics, and... yeah. I might be able to take this Tailo, but I will need to catch the next thing. This is the only flying type on the card, though. So, but I already have a Psychic for the fightings. But there's also EP to think about, so, how do I want to go about this? Because I will need some way to take on the rock types too. How about I just go for a Side Beam and see how this goes? Okay, you are faster, and if you two-shot me, I am essentially forced to use a... You don't two-shot me, you could get a crit though. Actually, I'm going to Master Ball it. I'm glad you have Aerial Ace, because otherwise, if you had some kind of stupid move that doesn't help me... Because I forgot how much EP I have. If I only had one, then... Okay, at least I have this Tailo now. It feels a shame not to be using this Bonsly very much, but... Because that's the whole point of the card, but still. I kind of need to... Like I said, I think I actually do need to catch this Pokemon, so let's go for Spoink, I guess. Okay, my jaw dropped for a second, but then I realized, wait a minute. Wait a minute, all Pokemon only have one move, so if I use this Shedinja against something that has a move that is super effective, then it will just instantly die, and that would be bad. And seeing as, generally, any Rock-type hero is probably going to be using a Rock move, Shedinja is a little bit of a liability. However, against those, even those fighting types, if they only have fighting moves, and against the Psychic types, Shedinja is an auto-win. That's pretty nice, actually. Okay, I need to get this fighting type. There aren't any Rock fightings in Gen 3, are there? That's a Muck Eater. Now, Tailo doesn't resist fighting, though, so this could possibly be bad. Also, Makahito is kind of bulky. This is one of those matchups that could possibly go either way, depending on if you get a crit or something like that. What have you got? Vital Throw? Well, I know that'll always move last. Okay, I'm glad they didn't one-shot me, though. I did say when I was doing Battle Bingo earlier that these you can easily lose if you get unlucky with crits. But, well, Makahito is down. Or grew tired and fled, as the thing says. There's another bingo line. I've got a lot of psychic types coming up, so I should probably give Shedinja... I don't know what your move is, actually. I have a few fighting types as well. I need some way to fight the rock types, too. I just realized that. Rock is going to be pretty bad of a matchup for me. In fact, yeah, I should probably give EP to Spoink in preparation for the rock types, because you are kind of the best answer I have to that. Okay, now I know that one is EP plus 2, so I could probably save that. And apart from that, this line is just fighting, so... Maybe I should enter... Actually, let me just quickly check. Silverwind, yeah, I thought so. Now, fighting types do resist that. Oh, I just realized I only have 5 PP, so if I can't at least 5-shot something with Shedinja, then I instantly lose, and that's not good. That's really not good. I just thought about that. That's bad. Mankey. Well, okay, it would be really dumb if you had Rock Tomb. I really hope you don't, but... Yeah, like I... Yeah, well, I mean, this is a foregone conclusion unless I don't 5-shot. It's pretty likely that I do 5. That's a 4-shot, isn't it? So, this might cut it kind of close. I forgot about the PP issues of Silverwind. Like, for example, against something... Oh, no, that's a 3-shot, that's fine. Against something like a Makahita that has good, also, that can happen. That has good, like, HP... Maybe Shedinja could end up struggling itself. And yeah, even with the speed buff, it's not going to do much. Also, the 2 defense boosts are useless, because Shedinja's defenses mean nothing. Like, I feel like they may as well have just made Shedinja have 1 defense and special defenses, like, as well. But, I don't know. Anyway, Mankey down. That's that one gone. And this one I know is going to be +2. Oh, yeah, actually, Taylor's probably my best answer, the bug type. Well, actually, Bonsly is, too. Who do I use the extra EP on? I suppose... Yeah, I could go for Taylor. Yeah, I knew that would be EP +2, so... Who do I give it to? I'm going to need to fight that fighting type next, and then my next move should probably be Psychic Bug, so... What do I need? I need, I definitely need 1 more on Shedinja. And for the bug type... I'd like Bonsly to have some more EP too, because Bonsly is my best shot against the rock types. Yeah, at this point, Tailo is useless, so I don't really care about Tailo's EP, because the only thing that... Yeah, I've got the bug type there, and Bonsly already beats the bug type. But who do I sacrifice EP on here? Yes, I have to sacrifice on Spoink. Alright, yeah. Got spaced out for a second and didn't realize I'd actually be fighting something on this panel. Good thing I use Spoink because I can just, side beam you. And I'm faster too, so that's great. Not often you get to use things like Spoink. This is kind of fun. It's like almost like a Little Cup situation. And Machopa's down. To no one's surprise. Okay, that completes that line. Like I said, who do I give the stuff to? I probably do need Bonsly at the top of its game here. Okay, so let's go Psychic type. Or I could go for this Rock type and make it diagonal. But I don't know about that. Yeah, I think I'll just go for Shedinja here. Abra. Yeah, you're probably not going to just have Teleport, because that would be dumb. If you have Fire Punch, that... What?! No! No! Oh! Whoever made made this CD as a jerk. Wow. I mean Battle Bingo. Well, that got more interesting than I expected. I had a feeling. I knew the Shedinja was a trap. Like, it's just, like, giving you a Shedinja, that felt too good to be true. It had to be a trap. But the good news is Bonsly can take you out, because you only have a fire move. Although I hope my special defense is enough to hold out against you. Please don't burn me as well, that'd be really unfortunate. I love how Bonsly just runs forward and stubby legs. Well, that's not good. Although Abra does have... Yeah, you're 4-hit KOing me, that's actually pretty bad. Abra does have pretty good ability to be one-shotted by Rock Slide, so let's see. Not a one-shot. This could go very, very, very badly if I get even unluckier. Oh man, this Abra, it just, of course, I just say, oh, you have fire punch or something, and then it actually does have fire punch, and then, wow, the Abra almost looked like it fell apart there. That's kind of graphic. Okay, now, the bug type, and I am fully expecting troll moves here, because now I know that, yeah, I wonder if I should enter Shedinja. But if it's like a... No, it wouldn't be a Scyther. There's no way it'd be a Scyther, but if it's like a bug flying with Aerial Ace, that would be really terrible, so... And I probably need to save Shedinja for that other Psychic type. Although, the other Psychic type was a complete trap, so... Surskin. Oh, that is also a trap. Yeah, you do have to watch out for these battle bingo things. They can actually trap you sometime. Well, it was a trap, but not the trap I was expecting. So, is this entire battle bingo sheet out to troll Shedinja or what? Because that's all just a complete jerk move for the Shedinja. But, like, I'm glad that you had Shadow Ball and not a water move, because otherwise you'd be a trap for Bonsly. Yeah, these bingo sheets can be really sneaky. Like, they can contain really major traps like that. Okay, who do I give the 1 EP to? I probably need to go for that Psychic one next. This is weird, but part of me is actually thinking Talo. Because most Psychic types have bad defense, and Talo is quite fast. So I can probably comfortably 2-hit KO them, unless they have, like, Thunder Punch or something. It's probably not going to be that bad, but I do want to expand Shedinja's EP here, because Shedinja's going to be utterly useless against the rock types, unless the rock types are reverse Shedinja traps, which could happen. Okay, let's see. Shedinja against you, and hope I'm right about this. Curlier. Okay, I'm predicting Shockwave or Icy Wind. Like, I just get that feeling. Curlier can learn Shadow Ball, though. That's a terrifying prospect. I just realized Curlier can learn Shadow Ball. Okay, good, I'm safe. Right, no traps here. Nice. Yeah, they get really dangerous with these traps in some of the later, like, the expert level battle CDs. Thank you for that. That's completely pointless because the battle's already over. But with Curlier down, like I said, Shedinja is pretty much useless now. So I don't think I need to give Shedinja any more EP ever. But that's a diagonal. I should probably go for the other diagonal next. Oh, great, I'm stuck with Talo. With an EP. That's not good, because I probably should have used... Actually, no, wait. Psychic might have one-shotted Talo, so I'm glad that I didn't do that. The question here is Bonsly or Spoink. The issue here is that some of those rock types might be part ground, and while rock does not resist itself, ground does resist rock. So, Bonsly might be a bad idea, so maybe Spoink? We'll see. Whatever the case, I actually had to go for this now, and Spoink is pretty much my only hope here. Now, the only rock dark is Tyranitar, and they would not put a Tyranitar in here. Well, they put its pre-evolve form. I'm just preempting a lot of things. Thankfully, though, Larvitar is not part dark, so this should hopefully not be too bad, unless you have, like, Crunch or something. Okay, I am faster. But yeah, thankfully, Larvitar is rock ground, not rock dark, so that's good. But it's funny that Oh, that's bad. That is incredibly bad. That's incredibly good. I got lucky there. Next time I try this, I'm probably catching the Curlier. It's definitely the best Psychic type here. That wasn't a bad damage roll. I do, in fact, only 3-hit KO you. Please don't. Thank you. Okay, that's not a 1-hit KO. And because I'm faster, I don't even need to worry about it. And because this is 100% accuracy, I've got this guaranteed, so that's good. But I'm still a little bit nervous because I'm down to just 2 more rock types, and I only have Spoink to deal with them. I probably should have caught a fighting type, but oh well. Okay, that's a bingo. I can get a double bingo. Oh, no matter which I go for, I'm getting double bingo, so it doesn't really matter. Maybe Tailo is my backup if I have a rock type that ends up using, like, Dig or Earthquake or something. Because I can definitely see that happening. Anyway, though, let's go for... like, I'm kind of worried about Spoink handling this Geodude. Ooh, yeah, you could have Earthquake or something. But if you do, Tailo is a foregone victory against you, so... At least there is that. Let's see what you have. I'm almost certainly faster, so that's fine. This Spoink is pretty weak, though. If I'm only 3-shotting the Geodude... Oh, good, I'm doing way more than 3-shotting. Huh. That is bizarre. That makes this Geodude completely useless against anything special. So... That is interesting, like, in terms of Battle Bingo Pokemon, because they only have 1 move, but this one can't even do damage unless it's hit first, and by a physical move at that. Glad I didn't use Tailo for that, because that would have ended very badly. But at least I get double bingo, so I have a bit of a safety net here. I wonder if I should give Bonsly another one, because it only feels fitting to let Bonsly finish this, but if that's another rock round, I'm going to go for the more logical choice. Okay, Spoink. I could test the waters with Tailo, but let's see. Oh, no. Oh, that is really bad, because all 3 of my options are terrible against this thing. At least you have bad special defense? Ooh, I need to confuse you. This is not good. What do you have, by the way? Let me see. Oh, that's terrible. I actually might lose this Battle Bingo. Yeah, unless I confuse, I've lost. Like, I can't beat this Aron. I cannot beat this Aron. Oh, come on, I need to confuse. Come on, confusion. I should have caught a fighting type. This is really my fault. Yeah, I am completely done. Like, there is no way I'm beating this Aron. Because Tailo is even worse, because Tailo is double not very effective. Don't even know why I caught Tailo to begin with. I suppose now I can probably show what happens if you, because I think at this point my best option is to actually pull out early. Because there is no way that I'm, oh, you know what, I can try once more with Spoink. There's really no reason not to, but if I don't get Confusion or Rock Slide misses here, then I'm going to have to leave. It's kind of sad that I don't beat the Bonsly card on the attempt that I show of it, but I came very, very close, I guess. Really should have caught a fighting type, but at least I got to catch that troll move with the Abra. That was pretty funny. Okay, so first turn already did not go my way. I now need to either get a Rock Slide miss or Confusion. I feel like a speedrunner now, because sometimes they rely on things like this. Confuse, please, or Rock Slide miss. Even that, I actually need 2 of those. Well, I got the Confusion. Come on, hit yourself. Okay. Now, I either need you to hit yourself again, or I need a Rock Slide miss, or I need a critical. I could do this, but it would take an insane amount of luck. Come on, critical. Ooh, come on, hurt yourself, please. It's a 50-50 shot. Well, no, it's definitely 50-50, because if you miss with Rock Slide, I'm still... Oh, no, please don't... Oh, I almost lucked my way out of that situation. I almost lucked my way out of it, but not quite. I have no options. I have to leave. At least I get 100 poker coupons, though. And a spot monitor response. Let's quickly check what that is. Yeah, that's a slow pulse. That's definitely not what I want. Anyway. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, that's Togepi too. The one that we were supposed to purify for that guy. So, yeah, I do feel bad about having lost that, but, well, my reaction to that Abra was good, so I'm going to keep this take anyway. And if I did do it again, I would know the placement of all the Pokemon, so I feel like it'd be cheating. So, this is going to be an exception to my no retries. No. This is going to be an exception to my retry anything I lose rules, so yeah, sorry about that, but at least you got to see Bonsly in action. So, that'll be that for the side quest. Next time we'll actually be continuing with the story and into a very, very big string of battles and Shadow Pokemon snags. So, look forward to that next time.